publicist was saying, I am nowhere near anything to a yogi. Out of everything, I kind of always joke about, the two things I can't teach or sub are Zumba and yoga. We've gotten a lot of requests for kind of a gentle basic yoga. So here's my attempt at it. Again, I'm nowhere near Dr. Khan or an actual certified yoga instructor, but desperate times call from desperate measures. So here we go. Bear with me a little bit. This class is going to be a chair-based yoga, kind of a yoga therapy, gentle yoga. Some of the things you can modify and do standing or on the ground if you would like. But for the purpose of this class, we're going to work with the chair. So just sit down, go ahead and have a chair sitting down, and let's get going. We're going to start with some breathing here. What I want you to do, we're going to start with some nostril breathing. What I want you to do is I want you to put your middle finger on your forehead. I want you to take your thumb or your pinky finger, either one, and I want you to close off your left nostril. So you don't have to like smash it hard, but just close it to where you're not breathing through your left nostril. And I just want you to give me about 5 deep inhales and exhales through your right nostril. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. So again, you don't have to push super hard to close off that left nostril, but just give me those nice deep breaths in and out through the right nostril only. Sit up nice and tall in that chair. Ideally, I don't want you relying on the chair back. I want nice tall posture. Relax your shoulders down your back, stack that spine. Give me one more deep breath in through that right nostril and out. Good, we're gonna switch it up. Close off your right nostril and give me 3 to 5 deep breaths through just your left nostril. Deep breath in and deep breath out. I really want you to think about breathing through your belly on these breaths. So that chest shouldn't be rising and falling. We really want to fill up those lungs, breathe in deep to the furthest reaches of those lungs, almost like we're breathing through our ribs, so that you should feel that belly expand and then contract. Good. Go ahead and start alternating nostrils. So take a breath in on one side, and then switch those fingers and exhale on the opposite. Hold it there. Inhale. Switch those fingers and exhale on the opposite. Good, so keep that going for me. Taking a breath in on, let's say, the right nostril, exhale it out on the left. Take a breath in on the left nostril and exhale it on the right for me. Give me one more deep breath like that and relax. I want you to place your hands on your belly for me. So just kind of interlock your fingers, hands on your belly, sitting up tall. I want you to take a deep breath in and expand that belly. Feel that belly push into your hands and exhale, press it out. Good. All right, guys, let's get into a little bit of cat-cow work here. Bring your hands to your knees for me. I want you to exhale and open that chest. So big exhale, open that chest, arch that back. From here, grab the bottom of your chair or the back of your chair and round forward for me. Tuck that chin to your chest, kind of leaning away. Hold that rounded position. Bring your hands back to your knees and lift that chest, pressing up and away. I'm gonna turn my chair sideways here so you can kind of see my spine. So starting here, deep exhale, lift that chin to the ceiling, lift that chest, open that chest. Then grab the back of your chair or the underneath and curl in, kind of leaning forward. Pulling that rib cage into your belly button and sit up nice and tall. Perfect. Let's do a little side bend work. Bring your right hand to the bottom of your chair. Bring your left arm straight up. And I want you to inhale and stretch up and over. Think about reaching your right hand to the floor, your left hand to the top of the wall and the ceiling where they meet. Kind of look up to that shoulder, look up to your hand. And sit up tall, and let's switch. Drop your left arm. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling. And reach those hands in opposite directions. So left fingertip, reach to the floor. Right fingertips reach up and out. Kind of look up with your head. Look up, follow your gaze with your fingertips. And come back down. We're going to do that one more time per side. Left arm comes to the ceiling. Right arm drops to the floor. Reach that right arm to the floor. Reach that left arm up and over to the corner of the wall and the ceiling. Again, your gaze should follow your hands. Lift that rib cage. So we're not just collapsing, but really lift up and out. Relax. And one more time. Stretch it up and over. Deep breaths. Extend through the shoulder blade and relax. Very nice. From here, we're going to take both arms. We're going to take an inhale and stretch up to the ceiling. Lift as high as you can. Spread those fingertips apart. When you come down, we're going to rotate to the right side. Bring your left knee to your right arm to the back of the chair, and just kind of hug to the right, kind of in that nice rotation. From here, we're going to inhale up into the center. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the left. Right hand to your left knee, left arm to the back of the chair in a nice rotation. Inhale up to the ceiling and exhale, relax those arms down. Perfect, guys. All right, let's do a little bit of leg work here. We're gonna step our feet out a little bit wider than the chair. You may wanna scoot up on the chair a little bit. From here, we're gonna take a nice inner thigh stretch. Start with your hands on your knees or your thighs, and just kind of lean forward into those legs. So we're gonna do it, it'll be a nice back stretch as well. If this feels good, stay here. If you wanna do a little bit more stretch, start to kind of slide down those calves. If you want to if you can get to the floor, perfect. Take this nice stretch down with your fingertips on the floor. If you need to brace with your hands kind of on your shins, that's okay. Or you can even brace with your elbows on your thighs. It's up to you. So, hands on your thighs and just lean forward. You can drop down on your elbows and lean forward, or you can bring your hands all the way to the floor. It's up to you, but just hold here. Relax your head down, relax your spine. Feel that nice stretch between those inner thighs, the small of your back. Really think about pressing your hip bones, those sit bones, down into your chair. Wiggle your toes for me. Feel yourself ground with your heels into the floor. Again, try not to hold your head up. Relax that head. Let that spine stretch long. And we're gonna slowly sit back up nice and tall. Walk it up. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing those feet back together. Very nice. Again, we're gonna stack that spine nice and tall so our shoulders are relaxed down our back. We're not all shrugged up. We're not leaning back into the chair. We're not slouching forward. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do a little bit of leg work here. With your holding on to the bottom of your chair with your hands for support, I want you to flex your right leg, lifting that foot up and pull your toes towards your knees for me. We're going to hold it here for as long as you can. Well, not for as long as you can, but for a couple good deep breaths. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We're going to switch legs. Switching it up. Extend that left leg. So straightening that leg, pull your toes towards your knees. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit so you've got a better angle. Sitting up tall again, using that chair for some stability. One more time per side. Kick out on the right side, long leg. Pull your toes towards your knees. Tall posture. Relax down. Flex up on the left, squeeze the top of that quad, pull your toes up, relax down. Very nice. We're gonna kind of scooch to the edge of our chair again. So scoot forward on that chair, straighten those legs out and flex your feet for me. So pull those toes up towards your knees. Hands are gonna start on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. I want you just to walk forward on those legs, reaching for those toes as much as you can. If this is as far as you can stretch, that's totally fine. Stay here. If you can walk down farther, that's awesome. If you can get to your toes, that's amazing. Obviously, I can't. Relax your back for me, guys. Relax your head. Slowly walk it back up for me. As you walk it up, round that spine up one vertebrae at a time into tall, tall posture. And walk it down one more time. Walk it down as far as you can go. Hold there, get that nice stretch through the back of your legs, get that stretch through your spine. Pull those toes up and walk it up one vertebrae at a time. Tall, tall posture. Very, very nice. All right. We're gonna do a little bit of tummy work here. So again, I'm not a yogi by any means, but I do want you to get a little bit of core work in. So we're gonna do a little bit here. I want you to hold on to the bottom of your chair, and I want you to start by tucking one knee into your chest and alternating legs. When we do this, I want you to kind of give me a little curl, almost like we're crunching, and tap that leg down, alternating sides. Tuck that knee and pull your rib cage into your spine. Curl in and tap down. When you tap that leg down, sit back up nice and tall. Keep that going. If you want to challenge yourself, you can tuck both legs into your chest and tap out. Tuck both legs and tap, or keep alternating for me. That is up to you. Alternate and tuck. Good. Give me one more per side. Excellent job, guys. All right. We're going to do a little more hip work here. I want you to turn to the left side of your chair. So you're sitting sideways. And what I want you to do is this right leg, I want you to think about sliding it out backwards for me. So you're kind of in this kind of seated lunge, in the seated warrior pose. If this is too much, bend your knee in. I just want you to kind of move in your own range of motion. So you're sitting sideways, that right leg is gonna slide back. Feel free to hold on to your chair to get into this position. Get to where you can, so if it's modified or straight, that's up to you. Hold here and straighten those arms out if you can. If not, feel free to hold onto your chair with your back arm, that's up to you. But what I want you to focus on is lifting this rib cage. Keep this posture nice and tall for me. Hold it here for deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Getting this nice stretch through this hip, getting this nice rotation through our tummy. Good. So there's a little rotation in our spine. I want you to turn slightly towards the camera, towards me. Good. And slide it in, and let's switch sides. So we're gonna turn facing the right side of our chair. We're gonna let our left leg slide out and behind us so it's nice and straight. Again, if you can't get in this full extension, and again, I'm sitting on the chair, you can kind of bend that knee a little bit so it's not as far back. That's up to you. Hold on to the back of the chair if you need to. Turn your torso, open that torso a little bit. We're gonna rotate open. So we're getting the stretch through our hips and this nice stretch through our tummy. So notice I'm not straight ahead to the right into my right thigh. I'm rotated slightly open. Open that chest, reach those arms out, and let's breathe through this pose. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Again, we want to breathe through our belly, not through our chest. Get those nice deep breaths. Really reach those fingertips out. Think about getting as long as you can from one fingertip to the other. Think about putting some space between these shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, modify this back leg as needed. If this is too much extension, that's okay. Drop it down, and this is what yours will look like. You're still gonna get all this work through your spine rotation and through your hips. Good, give me one more nice deep breath in and out, nice and slow. And relax those arms. Bring those feet together and slowly turn back to the front for me. We're gonna take a couple good deep breaths here. So again, stack that spine, tall posture, no shrugging, no hunching. Think about if I attached a string to the top of your head and just lifted you up. Place those hands back on the belly. We're gonna do 2 more deep breaths. So inhale, I want you to breathe into your belly, almost like you're filling up a balloon. And exhale, push all that air out, feel that tummy get tight. Deep breath in, feel those lungs expand, feel that belly push into your hands. And exhale, relax. Good, all right, shake those arms out a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of seated pigeon work here. We can do this a couple different ways. So ideally what I would like for you to do is cross your ankle at your knee so that this knee's open almost in like a figure 4. If this is too much, if you can't get there with your hip, that's okay. What I want you to do is scooch up on your chair, straighten your left leg out, and cross your right ankle at your shin, so it's not gonna be as tight. I don't care how you do this. You can modify the straight leg crossed at your shin or the bent leg crossed at your knee. But what I want you to really focus on is equally pressing both hip bones down, those sit bones. So it's easy sometimes when we're in this cross position to want to kind of roll to one side. Don't press those hips down and really think about lowering this right knee to the floor. So whether you're here in the seated position or if you're in the extended position, really think about opening that right knee out and away from your body, sitting up tall. Keep that going, deep breaths. Inhale in through that belly, exhale out for me. Good, give me one more good breath before we switch. And relax. Slowly uncross that leg, we're gonna switch. So cross that left ankle over the right knee. Again, if you need to straighten the right leg and cross your ankle at your shin, that's okay. Go ahead, get where you need to be, and let's hold this pose. Tall posture, nice deep breath. So proper breathing. Again, we want to breathe through that belly. We don't want to breathe through our chest. We want to get that full lung expansion. Tall posture, even pressure in these hips, in these sits bones. Good, deep breath in, deep breath out. Anytime you're doing a pose or a stretch, on your exhale, really focus on breathing out the tension. So almost think about breathing through your hip, through your back, through your shoulders. Wherever you're feeling that stretch or that tension, that's where I want you to think about breathing. As you exhale, let all of that tension flow out. One more deep breath in, and exhale, relax, and uncross. Very nice. Go ahead and slide back in that chair a little bit. We're gonna do some arm work. I want you to come out into a T, palms up to the ceiling, and I want you to slowly rotate those hands down so your thumbs are turned down towards the floor. And if you can, think about even maybe turning those thumbs back towards the wall. So we're just rotating here. Feel that stretch through your shoulders, and slowly turn those palms back up to the ceiling. Good, stretch those fingertips out wide, and again, turn those palms down to the ground so that it's almost like you're giving a thumbs down. If you can keep pushing those thumbs back towards the wall behind you, keep going. And one more time, turn those hands back up to the ceiling, palms up. Try not to shrug your shoulders up as we're doing this. If this is too much tension through your shoulders, pull your elbows in a little bit. Same movement, nice rotation, but with your elbows pulled in. Good, relax those arms. Sitting up tall, we're gonna take this right arm out to the side. We're gonna move it across our chest, grabbing our right forearm with our left hand. We're just gonna kind of open that arm across the body. You should feel a nice stretch through the back of your shoulder. Sit up nice and tall, just hugging that arm into your chest. Really pull your shoulder blades down your back. Give me a good breath in and a good breath out. Good, release that arm. Left arm's going out to the side. We're gonna pull it across our body. The right hand's coming to our left forearm. Hug that arm into your chest and really drop those shoulder blades down your spine for me. So think about pulling your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Get that nice stretch through the back of that shoulder. And relax. Good, bring those arms down. Again, reach those fingertips as wide as you can, palms facing out. Inhale up into a 5-point star. So if we were standing and our legs are spread, we'd be in 5 points. And inhale those arms down. Exhale, again, lift back up into that 5-point star. But keep going, bring those hands together, reach up as high as you can like you're being lifted to the ceiling. Bring the palms together and bring them to your heart center. Good. Open those arms out to the side, palms facing out. Inhale and stretch up to that 5-point star, but hold it here. And this time drop those hands or those elbows down. Think about pulling your elbows to your rib cage, pulling your shoulder blades together. You should feel that stretch through your upper back and your chest. And reach back up to your 5-point star. Good. This time, drop those elbows down like we're going to make a field goal position. Palms are facing each other. Again, pull those shoulder blades down your back. And inhale one more time into that 5-point star. Bring those palms up and together. Reach towards the ceiling. Inhale, up, up, up. And exhale, bring those hands back down to your heart center. And relax down at your side. Very nice, guys. One more time, bring those hands to your belly. We're gonna go back to that nice deep breath. Give me 2 deep breaths. Inhale in through your belly and exhale out. Deep breath in through your belly and exhale out. Good. All right, guys. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna do a little bit of a standing, a little bit of balance work here, but we're gonna use the chair to do it. So go ahead and come on up. We're gonna stand on the right side of our chair so that you've got the back of the chair for some stability. We're gonna do some standing tree work. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can do this if you need a little more support, a little more balance, not balance work, but you need the stability. I want you to bring your left foot on top of the chair and just open that knee out to the side. So your hips are square to the front, the foot's on the chair, and the knees out to the side, holding onto the back of the chair for stability. This is kind of level 1. This is the most stable way to do this. Level 2 is to stand on your left leg and bring your right foot against your left ankle. So your toes are still on the ground, but your foot's gonna be against your ankle. This time the right knee is gonna be bent, hips are square to the front, and again, holding onto the chair for stability. Level 3 is to slide that foot up your calf. Not on your knee, but against your calf. Level 4 is to pull that foot all the way up to your thigh. So you've got 4 options here. Level 1, left foot on the chair, opening those hips. Level 2, left foot on the ground with your right foot against your ankle, and from there you can slowly slide that foot up. So pick where you want to work and let's hold it. So again, if you're standing on the ground, that right foot should either be against your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. Think about keeping those hips square to the front, opening this knee out to the side. So whether it's your left knee or your right knee, open that bent knee out to the side, tall posture. Hold onto the chair with your left arm. With your right arm, take a deep breath in and stretch that right arm as high as you can. And exhale, relax down and untuck that foot. Let's switch sides. We're gonna stand on the left side of our chair with our right arm across the back. Level 1, right foot on the chair, opening that right knee out and away. Level 2, standing on your right leg, with your left foot against your ankle with the knee turned out. From here, you can slowly slide that leg up depending on how challenging you want this to be. The higher you bring that foot, the more challenging it will be. Let's hold wherever you want to work. Again, you know your level. Use the chair for balance. Keep your tummy engaged, your posture tall, your shoulders relaxed. Give me a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Holding here and stable. We're gonna get the arm involved. If you feel stable enough, take a deep breath in, reach that left arm up to the ceiling as high as you can. Reach, reach, reach like you're growing a couple inches. And exhale, bring that arm back down. And untuck that foot for me. Very, very nice, guys. Go ahead, come back to your chair. Let's have a seat in that chair. Bring those arms to your side, palms out. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Circle those arms as wide as you can. Really reach out for me. Circle up to the ceiling. Keep reaching, keep inhaling. And exhale, bring those hands together and to your heart. One more time. Drop those hands to your side, palms out. Deep breath in. Inhale, inhale. Lift up tall. Exhale, bring those hands together and to your heart. Last one, hands drop to your side, palms facing out. Inhale, reach wide, lift up. Grow tall from your hips to your fingertips. Hands come together. and hold. Relax. Bring those hands to your to your thighs. Hands are going to be palms up to the ceiling, tall, tall posture from here. I want you to close your eyes for me. Give me a deep breath in. Fill those lungs up. Hold your breath. And I want you to squeeze your hands, clench your toes, squeeze every muscle in your body. And exhale. Let that tension flow out with your breath. Deep breath in. Again, clench your fists. Squeeze every muscle in your body. Think about where you hold your tension. And exhale, let it go. We're going to do 3 more breaths. I want you to do them on your own. Deep breath in. Last deep breath in. Fill those lungs up. Squeeze your fists, curl your toes, squeeze those muscles. Hold your breath, hold your breath. And exhale, unclench those muscles, lift your chin to the ceiling. Let all that tension flow out of your body. Open those eyes, and you all are finished. Thank you for bearing with me again. I am no yogi, I'm no yoga instructor, but I hope it helped. I hope you guys got a little bit of what you've maybe been missing at the gym. We miss you guys. We can't wait to see you all again. I hope you're staying well and healthy. My email address is auhl@sawgrasscountryclub.com. Feel free to email me with suggestions. If you have questions on modifications, anything I can help you with, shoot me an email and I'll get back to you. Have a great day, guys, and thank you so much.